Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're just going to do a recap on the weekend, which a lot of things happened, and a lot of things are now happening, pouring over into Monday, the new week, and just going to try to get some, understanding of it. If you do like these videos, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So I'm going to delete this line here. It used to be the prior all time high, but as we all know, this past weekend, we had broken the prior all time high and going up to a new high of $61,781. I said that a little wrong, but it's $61,781. And then today we are being rejected and going back down 3.34%, losing about $2,000 of valuation, coming back to $57,000, which is the prior all time high. So, what does this mean? Well, before the weekend, we were talking about, in the perspective of altcoins. Well, if Bitcoin does this, then that. If Bitcoin does that, then this. Now, it's not as clear cut as as I make it out of my videos. There's always risks and other deviations that we can or other permutations you can say, and we'd be here forever. But what we saw happen was Bitcoin did go up. Technically, it would go into price discovery mode, but we got rejected the day after. However, with that said, we are still in the realm of price discovery. I think we're not lower than $57,000. I know we went as low as 54, yeah, $54,000. If Bitcoin is able to maintain $57,000 or the high 50s as some sort of a kind of like a resting place, then we still have the opportunity for Bitcoin to continue going up. And if it does continue going up, then this would mean a price discovery Bitcoin. Things will get a lot more volatile, and that also means volatility to the downside. I think is on the cards, but generally we're talking about a price discovery Bitcoin to the upside. Well, what will happen? Well, Bitcoin will gain in dominance. As we see here, it's at 62.32%. As we also know, if you hold altcoins, excluding a certain number of altcoins, your altcoin positions bled against Bitcoin. Their Bitcoin valuations went down. Now their dollar valuations might have been fine. I mean, like Ethereum was coming to the realm of $2,000. I mean, the high was 1,966 yesterday. I mean, this is the weekly chart, but if we flip it to the daily, then we know that yesterday we made a high of 1939. The day before that, we went to a high of 1966. So there's the weekly high. Um, so we knew that the dollar value would probably be fine. Heck, it would probably even go up. But our Bitcoin valuations continue to go down. As you can see, we have been trending down, and we're still in the 0.0314 realm of Ethereum, of the Ether Bitcoin chart. We look at Chainlink, same thing. Look at this drop. Uniswap was another, dropping since the beginning of March. Um, Celsius token as well. We could talk about that in addition to a plethora of other altcoins that their Bitcoin valuations are going down. And so, with that said, with Bitcoin now being rejected and going to the downside, going as low as $54,000, what does this mean? Well, it's kind of precarious, right? Again, we could still see Bitcoin rally from here, because the general uptrend trend is up. But we also have to consider that the possibility of Bitcoin dropping. Bitcoin hasn't dropped catastrophically in a very long time. We did have corrections. Obviously, we have had 20% corrections, or we have 30% corrections. This was a 30% correction. Um, this was a 25% correction. Okay, and those were pretty much the biggest corrections. of recent memory. I mean, the next one would have been here in September, but that was a 17% drop. That's nothing in compared to the realm of Bitcoin drops in its history. So, uh, what if we experience another 30% drop? Again, entirely possible. In fact, the 20-week moving average is roughly a 40% drop away. So if we dropped 20% or 30%, that would bring us back to around $39,000 or $40,000 if you want to round up. And that would get us pretty close to the 20-week moving average. If we dropped 30%, obviously very catastrophic. And I think a lot of people would get spooked. But again, hypothetical. If we drop to like $40,000 and we start moving sideways from there, well, guess what? The 20-week moving average is going to make contact with us at a faster point than if we were to move sideways from here, because the 20-week moving average obviously has to catch up to us. The 20-week moving average is gaining about almost $2,000 a week. How crazy is that? So currently, the 20-week moving average is at $34,303. Next week will probably be around 36 or close to 36, $36,000, which gets us to $3,000 away from a 30% drop from here. So that is an entire possibility that fulfills, two things. One, a contact to the 20-week, a potential contact with the 20-week moving average, and as you know, we have not touched the 20-week moving average in a very long time, since October. Um, so that will give us contact with the a long awaited 20-week moving average. It gives us a correction um, that we're all expecting. I feel like there's two camps. There's the people who think that Bitcoin's going to just continue to go up forever, and there's others that probably are more seasoned veterans of the crypto space. Most like I hope that those are the people that are watching. But newcomers are welcome as well. But the older traders or speculators of Bitcoin's price, uh, people who have experienced the drops of 2017, drops of 2013, perhaps, um, or 2014, sorry. Um, we know that drops occur, major drops occur. That's just part of the market. So we're all waiting to see this long awaited drop from Bitcoin because we feel like it's going to happen. Now, uh, I know I say that we all think it's going to happen, but one thing to keep in mind is, well, don't have all your piles of cash just waiting for a drop, because the drop that you might be looking for might not come about. So, you know, stick to your gut, stick to your principles, stick to your system, whatever that may be, and just don't wait to go all in if Bitcoin, because you're waiting for a sub $40,000 Bitcoin, because a sub $40,000 Bitcoin may never come. This drop might go to $41,000, move sideways from there, and then wait till the 20-week catches up, and you wouldn't be able to buy in at your price because it never got to that price, and you just wasted an opportunity. So I think wherever Bitcoin does go, wherever the wherever the 20-week and Bitcoin's price converge, and make contact, whether that's at 39, 40, 41, 45, even at $50,000, wherever that may be, that is my target for an accumulate for accumulating more Bitcoin. I haven't accumulated Bitcoin since this touch of the 20-week here, and I've been waiting ever since. I haven't been really accumulating at that point, but I have been systematically selling. I have been selling my Bitcoin. I've been selling my Ethereum. I think every digital asset I've owned, I've sold at least a portion of it, and a majority of them went into stable coins. Some of it went into Ethereum. Some of it went already back into Bitcoin, but I have yet to buy Bitcoin again with dollars, um, Canadian dollars, because I live in Canada, or with my stable coins. So um, I've yet to do that since October. So that's what I'm waiting for. If we do make contact with the 20 week, that is where I will start accumulating Bitcoin, and we'll take it from there. So that is something to keep in mind. This might be like a local top on the maybe not like a top that we've experienced recently, like during January when we saw this drop. We might see something along the lines of maybe what happened in 2017 of these 30% drops back to the 20 week, or we can see even more catastrophic drop like what we saw in 2013, where it dropped quite considerably from the wick to the bottom of the wick. It was a 76% correction. Now, I don't think we're a 76% correction is on the cards, but definitely a plus 30, maybe even a plus 40% correction is definitely on the cards. Um, to, considering where the 20-week moving average is. And so those are the scenarios that we have to be ready for. And again, a third scenario that I always bring up, but is quite unlikely, considering where the Bitcoin's position is, where the market is that if Bitcoin just continues to move sideways from here. um, we keep on I keep on bringing it up because it is a possibility, but every single time it doesn't seem to happen. So the likelihood of that happening gets lower and lower. But that would be the most ideal scenario. Have Bitcoin move sideways from here, oscillating between 60 and $50,000, or down to even $40,000. And we might and because of that, we will see altcoins surge forward. And I've been saying that altcoins have been lagging behind. At least the major ones, Ethereum and Chainlink, have been quite lagging behind recently, and so it'd be nice to see them move up, but it doesn't have to. And regardless of if that happening or not, I'm still holding my altcoin positions because I still think there's further upside. But that's pretty much what we're looking at today, you guys. Um, Time will tell in the coming weeks if this is going to be a local top, if we're going to continue higher, um, or if we're going to move sideways. I feel like the first two are more likely. Either Bitcoin, bounces off of $57,000 to continue to break new highs, or we should slowly start bleeding towards the 20-week moving average, because we're long due for a touch to the 20-week. It's been a very long time. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.